Hey guys, J19 brought to you another video, and today we're going to discuss Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and what it got nominated for the Game Awards for 2024. We're also going to talk about a little bit of the drama, a little bit of backlash, a little bit of what the heck is Jeff Keighley doing that involves From Software and their DLC expansion of Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree. So with that in mind, why does it mean about what does it means for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's chances, and more. So with that said, if you guys want more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth news, content, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3, or the trilogy, or anything to do with Square Enix, feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, stay notified when I upload those videos. So with that said, let's get right into it. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is nominated for quite a bit of nominations. It's got the Game Award for Game of the Year 2024. The Game Award for Best Performance 2024, which is Brianna White. Kudos for Brianna White for Aerith's role. I think she did a phenomenal job. I still think that Cloud did a better job. Cloud, to me, Cody Christian, I think the way that Cloud's role, his character changes and stuff like that, with how, I'm not going to go in spoiler mode, but like Cloud's character arc in Rebirth is one to like witness yourself. And his performance as Cloud is super sick. No cutting down Brianna White. I think she deserves to win it. I think she is one heck of a voice actress. I think I voted for her. I voted for her to win it. So that's that. I think both Cody Christian and Brianna White should have been nominated, but I think they didn't want to have like two of the same games as the the best performance. So Brianna White got the nod, so it's great. I hope she does win. Game Award for Best Role Playing Game. Of course, it's in line with Metaphor and like some other games, but From Software's game Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree has been nominated for that as well. We will get back to one of the other rewards. I'm going to talk about that shortly. But let's keep going. It was a Game Award for Most Anticipated Game in 2023. Of course, we already know that. That was a landslide, right? Game Award for Best Score in Music. I think Rebirth's going to win that by a mile. Not to cut down any other scores. I'm sure they're really super great. But Final Fantasy VII has one of the best scores when you have 400 tracks to listen to throughout the game. How can that not win, right? Best game award for best audio design. The audio design in Rebirth is truly amazing. I know like Silent Hill 2 that has best audio as well. There's a few other ones like Black Myth Wukong has been nominated for quite a bit of nominations as well. I think the best sound to me is Rebirth. Rebirth has a lot of different sounds, a lot of different audio designs, like especially like the 3D audio and stuff like that. I think it's truly outstanding. I think that's going to win as well. That's just my personal opinion. It might not, it might be something else, but it got awarded for nominated for that. Also got nominated for best game direction and best narrative as well. I don't think I said narrative, right? Yeah, I don't think I said best narrative. So we got best narrative and best game direction. I think the game direction is going according to what the devs want, and they're not shy about it. And a lot of people think that, some people think, a lot of people, I should say, that they feel like that the devs don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just going with the flow. They have a plan. They've been having a plan since the very first game. Like, yes, they have they want to go what direction you want to take it in. They have an idea. They know exactly what they're doing. The plot's done for part 3 if you haven't watched that video. So they know exactly how this whole story's going to end. They got the ending. They got the plot done. So best game direction, I think, is great. Narrative for this game is unbelievable. Until when you start breaking stuff down, you start understanding what the devs are doing. They're setting things up for part 3 to be the grand finale. To be the game that you sit there and go, what a trilogy I played. I was kind of like, a lot of us are kind of a little, skeptical about some stuff. But a lot of us are on board still. And I think that this game getting is what? How many nominations is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 nominations for this year. They also got nominated and won most anticipated game of last year. I think this game's going to win. But here's the drama part of it. Earlier this week, or over the weekend, even I think Friday, we had articles coming out and sources saying that DLCs, remasters, and remakes are all going to be qualified to make Game of the Year a nomination. And everybody's like, oh, great, here we go. And a lot of people love Elden Ring. A lot of people love From Software. And some think it's their Game of the Year, right? For a DLC for expansion, which has a lot of hours. I mean, unless you do just the main story. I think the main story is like 2, 3, 4 hours at most if you know what you're doing. It has a lot of content, but it's a DLC. It's still classified as an expansion. You can't play that game alone without the base game. So a lot of people are freaking out saying, how in the hell does this make sense? How can it be Game of the Year when it is a DLC? You need the base game to even play it. So that's the drama. That is the controversy right now moving over this. Because why? It is nominated for Game of the Year. Along with Rebirth, I think Metaphor, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, I think, is on that list. I have to go back and look at the nominations list. I should have done a breakdown of nominations, but definitely want to cover just Rebirth and what it means for Rebirth moving forward for chances of winning. I think the chances are still there, but also this is just kind of a dumb move by the Game Awards by Jeff Keighley. A lot of people are not happy. A lot of people are having controversial talks about it. Like they love the DLC, but it's a DLC. It's not a full game. I know there's gonna be some of you who are gonna come in the comment section and say, "Hey, now, it's a game. It's got more content than most games on this list." I get that. It has content. It has a lot of side bosses and fights and caves and stuff like that. I'm not cutting it down. It's just more of the same of the base game. You can't play it without the base game. It's not a game of its own right. Yes, is it as big as parts of From Software Elden Ring? Absolutely. It's about the size of Limgrave. I don't think you can make that into a game of its own, but it's classified as an expansion DLC. So that's the controversy over this. I'll probably to me, I've already voted. I voted for Rebirth for all 7 of his nominations because this game blew me away. Do I have questions about how they handled the that scene? Right, we all are kind of like either ears in tears. We're saying, "What the hell is going on? I don't understand any of this. Like, why did they ruin this scene?" And I'm on board. I'm on board with it because I know that's the direction they decided to go with it. Because why? It's going to affect Cloud's character arc in the final game. The final game is going to make a whole lot of sense because it's just game 2 of 3. So that's why I chose this as my Game of the Year. It blew my mind. I was emotional and tears. And anyways, that's all I got for you guys in today's video. Let me know in the comments below. You guys voted for Rebirth? Is Rebirth your Game of the Year? Do you guys voted for all 7 nominations? Let me know what you guys think. You think this should be Game of the Year? Do you guys think this should be something else Game of the Year? How do you guys feel about From Software's DLC expansion, Shadow of the Erdtree, being nominated for Game of the Year and also Best RPG of the Year? Let me know in the comment section below. And with that said, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I'll have links in the description below for my Twitch and Discord. I don't have Twitter anymore, in case you're wondering. I'm all done with that side of stuff because everybody's just moaning, groaning, a lot of toxicity. I don't need toxic drama in my life, so I cut that out from me. But I might come back just for the gaming news to keep up to date, make videos off it. But other than that, I'm done with it. So hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of all this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.